Hey, welcome back to Studio 6. And today we're going to make a sheep. Well, as always, let's start with that materials list. And here it is. And once again, you can find the materials list on my Twitter feed. Let's get started. We're going to start with one tiny tile of elm, followed by another tiny tile of elm. I'll put them over here on the oak so you can see them. We'll switch over to a 1x1 wedge. A birch. And we'll lay that on top of the elm, angling back. This is going to be our front legs of the sheep. And we're going to use that elm to represent the hooves. And we're going to turn over another birch wedge. And that will actually go flush on the floor behind the tile, so it will look one tile off. That's okay, that's what you want. Just like that. And then we'll grab another tiny tile of elm. Skip a space behind the other one. So if the front foot is at 1 unit, this will be at the 3rd unit back. And up to this point, we will replicate what we've already done. I'll repeat with the tiny wedges. And go back and get a couple more to finish that off. And this will be the back legs. They look startlingly close, but after you put the 2 legs angled backwards like that, it's actually going to give our sheep a little bit of movement. Alright, there we go. And we move on to tiny floors, and we'll put those on top. And suddenly that will smooth out the legs and you won't have those jaggies anymore. And there we go, the 4 legs. Back to our pile, and we will get yet another 1x1x1 wedge of birch, and you will turn this so it angles inward. And we'll repeat that for all 4 legs. Spin them appropriately so they angle inward. But first we're going to close that out. Go 1 unit down. It's a little easier to build the undercarriage of your sheep before you put the rest of the legs in. So this will be 1, 2, 3 tiny floors from back to front. So that kind of gives us our structure. Then we'll take our 1 post, turn it, lay it in, nice and flush. And that definitely gives our sheep a rear end. We'll grab another 1x1x1 wedge. Turn it upside down so that the 3 tiny floors connect to the post. Another tiny floor, we'll extend that head just a little bit farther. And then we'll put the very top of the head on top of the post. Go ahead and finish off those front legs now. 2 more 1 by 1 by 1 wedges. All right, still looks a little odd. But now we'll start to put the ears on, angled forward off the head. Spin this one around the other way. There we go. Now it's looking a little better. And believe it or not, we'll take this tiny tile and we'll put it in front of that tiny floor so it'll stick out just a little bit. One more 1 by 1 by 1 wedge angled forward, and that will sit into that tiny tile and we'll smooth out the muzzle, but gives our head a little bit more definition. Then we'll grab a tiny tile of elm, and if you put it on front of the ears, that will make them pop a little bit. Now, as you can see, this sheep has been freshly shorn not too long ago, so it's not a big woolly variety. And this last tiny tile will flatten out, and it will go on the very tip for the tail. And there we have it. A quick and easy sheep for your farm or your field. And I wanted to sit down for a moment and see if anyone has any requests for things they'd like to see in the future. Please feel free to put them in the comment section, and I will see what I can do. Once again, thanks for coming, and I will see you again next time. Thank you so much.